Hey everyone, we're Team Golf and we did Financial Battlefield. So, what are we doing? Well, financial data is not the most exciting thing in the world, I imagine. You can all think the same. But what we've tried to do here is we've tried to take multiple streams of real life financial data and try and jazz it up a little bit, try and make it exciting so people to have a look so they can compare different markets and have a real idea of what it's all about. So we've done this in Unreal, which is a game engine, and we've done this by having many different armies like battling it out to the death, and we'll see how we go from there. Alright, so the data we're going to be showing different financial markets. So we've got heating oil we're going to be showing, we've got like Forex and stuff like that, so all different types of data, and they're all different types of markets, and they've got different aspects to each market. So some are always trading, some never trade, some have a lot of people in them, some don't. So the main things we're going to be showing of these markets are the ask price, which is the best price people are willing to sell at. They've got the bid price, which is the best price people are willing to buy at, and when a trade happens. And also the size, like the size is how many people are in that market willing to sell and buy.
So the bid and ask prices for each market are represented by two opposing sides. So the bid is the blue side and the ask is the red side. Changes in the prices are represented by movement. So the further apart they are, the bigger the gap is between the two prices. When they meet, a trade happens and people die. The number of people in the army represents the number of requests, which varies a lot with trades in time. We have a lower limit of 4 people per army, so there's always something interesting to look at.
Yeah, so when a trade happens, the two forces come together and they battle it out to the death. So what happens is a trade will happen, the two armies will move to the relative position of that trade, they'll glow green to signify a trade has happened, and then they'll kill each other. Also, if a trade has happened by our client, which is Untitled Chapter, it will go gold to signify that. Okay, so controlling the forces, we've got this central data propagator which controls all the forces. This is a blueprint, by the way. It's like Unreal's little scripting language. It's all flowcharts and stuff. Pretty crazy. So what we got given a server. Every second we read in a second's worth of data, and it goes through this, checks what the data's out, and then issues commands to all the different units.
So extra data about processing trades is reflected in environmental changes like buildings and platforms of gold. So the trade adder records messages that are sent when a trade happens, and the trade writer processes those messages, and data about it is represented by buildings being built and upgraded or destroyed and downgraded. Allocated data is also given, which talks about trades that are supposed to be distributed amongst Cantop's clients, which is represented by a growing pile of gold. And when trades are distributed to the client's accounts, gold is taken from those piles and given to chests surrounding it. The camera has 2 modes. It was designed for flexibility. There's a user mode where people can control it, rotate it, look at any market they want to. We also have a demo mode, which is used for displays. It goes through a load of different camera angles, looks at different markets, and gives you a nice overall view of what the data is like.
So we've got this little UI up here, which it shows it's got the graphs and the hard data that's actually feeding into our simulation to give you more of an idea of what's the actual going on underneath. So it's good to compare what's going on with the real data and the simulation. You wouldn't have seen it because when the demo mode's up, it's closed. So we've got the graphs, which is a good way to show the difference between traditional data simulation and our way of simulation. Also allows us to show past data and past data trends.
So we encountered some difficulties when we were developing this, mostly with Unreal. So debugging was difficult because Unreal is difficult, and the data is quite unpredictable at times, so it was hard to tell whether a bug was with our implementation or with Unreal or with the way the data was. Integrating everyone's parts together was difficult because the frame rate tanked, but we found a way to optimize that. And there was also difficulties with the data set because it's quite empty at the beginning, so we had to find a way to locate the data for each market on startup to get to the action quickly.
All right, so thank you.